It's the world's most versatile revolver. Watch the video to find out. Gavin Gee here from UltimateReloader.com. I'm here with Guy Miner. Thank you for joining us, Guy.
You bet, I wouldn't miss this.
We decided to do a story on the most versatile revolver cartridge. I must admit, this is kind of an excuse for an extended show and tell.
Yes.
So, with all that, what did we pick?
We went with the 357 Magnum.
That's right. And why 357 Magnum?
Well, you got the wonderful 38 that preceded it and is still in operation and production.
Yep.
And then you've got all that horsepower from the 357. So you can do it all from little mild target loads up to some real stomping, powerful loads. For protection from wild animals, for self-defense. You can make this to fit in a little bitty gun that you could literally have in your pocket.
Yep.
Or it can be in a great big revolver. You could do a lot with this.
Versatility of reloading equipment. I have shims that can convert my 38 to 357 and vice versa. Also, obviously, the firearm with the 357 Magnum, we can chamber a 38, we can chamber a 357 Magnum, we can load the 357 Magnum down. So the fact that it is a revolver inherently, in my opinion, makes it more versatile because we don't have to worry about cycling the action.
Exactly. You don't have to have a certain power level just to make the gun work.
Right.
So.
Now, my conflict was in the back of my mind, wanted to vote for 44 Magnum because it can kind of do everything that the 38 and 357 can do, but it's got a lot more horsepower. You know why I didn't suggest that?
Why is that?
Two things. The first is it's just inherently more expensive. 38 or 44 special or 44 mag ammo just tends to be really, really expensive and not as prolific. And then the sheer size and weight of the frame. You know, like I have a 629.
Right.
I have
So
multiple 629s, and they're just a larger, heavier gun. They're not as easy to conceal. So I think they're more of a specialty deal for defensive applications and hunting. And then they can also make an excellent, excellent target revolver.
Oh, yeah.
At whatever load level you want, right?
Right, right. 44 can do an awful lot. Where I see the advantage coming to the 357 38 is the real compact little revolvers that are available for that. And so easy to carry, and you've got something with you. No, it's not a 44 mag, but you've got a handgun. Yeah,
when I think about what would I suggest for my mother-in-law to carry, it'd be a 38 special revolver. She doesn't need the power of the 357 mag. It's going to be small. It could fit in a purse, you know. It definitely still has its place today. So why don't we briefly delve into the history of the 38 special and then how the 357 mag came to be, and then let's do some shooting.
Well, I want to get to the shooting, but sure.
Okay.
38 special came out in 1902, as I recall.
Yep.
That's what I read. I wasn't there.
Okay,
so
good.
1902, and it was a very accurate little cartridge, just like it is today. Easy to shoot, and very quickly a whole bunch of smaller revolvers started being chambered for it. And it became the standard round for American law enforcement for decades. And it was pretty darn good. It wasn't quite good enough when it came to the Depression and the gang wars and all that stuff, and the cops were finding themselves not able to penetrate into the auto bodies of the time.
Right.
Their lead bullet 38 specials were flattening out, not getting through. Bad guys had the upper hand.
Yeah. Hence the 357 mag, which essentially is a lengthened 38 special.
Yeah, about a 1/10 of an inch longer case and loaded to easily double the power level.
Which takes it up into being a more effective defensive load, right?
Yes.
A more effective protection both for the house and on the trail, right? For vermin, and then also for hunting on a limited basis.
Right, and the hunting thing has been stretched pretty far with the 357. I'm fine with somebody using a 357 for deer and all that. Makes perfect sense to me. I would do that in a heartbeat. I would hope I never have to shoot a 1,000-pound grizzly with it.
Yeah.
Or 1,000 or 1,500-pound moose. I know it's been done. I don't want to do that. I want something bigger.
I carry the 44 mag, right, as kind of my entry-level hiking carry gun. That's a whole different topic. In fact, one of the stories I want to do with you is 10 millimeter auto versus 44 mag. You know, there's been a
Yes.
lot of talk about that. We could make it our own unique angle, the ultimate reloader angle on this discussion. Maybe we could even figure out how to do recoil. I haven't done that on the recoil reg yet. No handguns at all. Anyways, that's a different story.
It is. And we've got a bunch of really cool guns here.
Yep.
Some real old, some not so old.
Yeah, and I see you're representing here. This is Guy's collection over here, and this is my collection over here. So why don't we put on some Ear Pro?
You bet.
And let's shoot and discuss, and
Okay.
and we'll both shoot each firearm that we're talking about.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I'm gonna go first.
You
know
start
why?
off with the little old one?
That's right, because this, I love this thing. I call this my detective gun. This is the model 1905. This is a rare version. This is I think it's 1 7/8 barrel on this guy. Essentially a 2-inch snub nose revolver. Almost all of these are 4-inch. I believe that's what the military used, and I believe that's also what law enforcement used.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah, and so, you know, this being a snubby actually makes it quite the rare deal. I'm going to load some 38 special here. And here's what I'm thinking. With this guy, the challenge is to hit that big steel plate. I know that normally isn't much of a challenge.
We've got these real sophisticated sights on it to help you out.
Oh yeah, it's basically the little cut in the back and the fixed front sight machined right into the barrel. So this has 6 shots. So
Nice.
that's almost 20 yards. I think it was like 18 and a half yards.
Something like that.
We just lasered it. And so I'm going to say that this guy's going to take care of business if the need were to arise.
I think so. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to shoot this.
And of course, what do I love about Smith & Wesson? A couple things. I love the looks. I liken it to Harley Davidson. It's American made. It's got the classic lines, and then the triggers.
Oh,
The triggers are just great.
they are. They're nice. And you're right. Smith & Wesson and Colt, both American classics.
Yep. Even back in 1905.
Yep. Okay, let's see if I can hit anything with this.
Oh, he's going DA.
That is sweet.
5 out of 6 for double action. I'd call that an even score.
My 66-year-old eyes do not like this.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty minimalistic, isn't it? Yep.
That's pretty cool, though. Well, what do we want to hit next? We want to take the oldest thing we've got here?
Oh, you know what? I was saying that was oldest. I forgot we have something way older.
We've got something that's a little older.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this Colt single action is a Bisley, but it has been rebarreled and a new cylinder put in it to take 38s. At what time that happened, I don't know. It's been in my family for about 50 years, and it's always been this way.
What was the original chambering, do you think?
4440 maybe?
Oh, really?
Something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, one of those good old cartridges.
So they stepped the caliber down, most likely.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Okay, now this full disclosure here, I am not a single action army type guy at all. This kind of revolver I'm not very familiar with. I find the ergonomics challenging. Kind of like this little guy, but I give this guy a free pass because he's the detective gun.
We could see how easy it is to load.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, heck, we'll put 6 in there.
I think of these as an experience.
It
You
is.
know,
It's
and
not something I'm going to use a lot.
They are cool, don't get me wrong, but I just haven't done much with them.
Okay. I haven't shot this thing in years, probably 25 years.
Okay.
Now, unloading it. One at a time.
Talk about overbuilt.
Now, why that one didn't go is a mystery.
Yeah. Let's see how it does for me.
Oh, very light primer strike right on the edge of the primer.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe whoever converted this didn't quite get everything lined up correctly. I don't know.
Who knows? Be a bad thing in a gunfight.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, tell me if I'm doing this wrong. Am I all right?
It looks like it to me.
That is very light recoiling, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could swear I can hear the bullet getting to the target. Okay,
Uh-oh. Did we mess up our gun?
I don't know. Yeah, there's that light strike.
Yep.
Let's get that baby out of there. All right, well, we'll call that unfinished business.
An old Colt in need of attention.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Well, thank you for that. That was cool.
Okay. What's up next?
Let's do this
The
586.
beauty. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do some full house.
I was going to say, the
Hammer down.
586 deserves some stout ammo.
This I think is what a revolver should look like. This is totally classic. I like the full underlug. It might not be as practical for balance. You're going to have to try out and see. But I love bluing. I like the overmolded grip on it. This is just classic. And that's a lot more stout. Wow.
Nice.
But pretty manageable, really.
Well, that's the advantage of that full-length underlug. You got some weight out front.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a nice grip. No, this is sweet. Why don't I try some of my hand loads?
Yeah. So do you like the brass with the bluing, or do you like the nickel with the bluing? I kind of like the nickel myself.
Well, the nickel's pretty. I know when I hand load it, flaring out the nickel and all that, sometimes I get some case neck cracks.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's hard. Okay.
Nice.
I like this stuff.
Yeah.
We're getting our 38 and 357 brass all mixed up. Oh well.
Part of the deal.
Yeah,
Right?
it is.
Yep.
It is.
All right. Well, we've gone through my handguns.
Well, we got a couple more over here.
Let's do it.
You know, we didn't do as good with the old Colt single action as we would have liked.
Yep.
Let's try the much newer Ruger single action.
Yeah. Now this has got some bling on it. Tell me about that.
That's pretty fancy. Yeah, that's a brass grip frame on there. It's an old 3-screw Ruger. It's not a flat top, but it's an old 3-screw Ruger, and it's been around a while, and I just love the way it looks and handles and feels.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
So same idea as the Colt, but hopefully this time it's 100%.
And let's try.
Oh, this is a 357.
It sure is.
Okay.
It's a very strong 357.
Yeah.
Ruger builds things strong.
Yes. Yeah, the Super Red Hawk might not be quite as svelte looking as the
But it's
the X-frame, right?
But it's a heck of a gun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's give it a try. Remind me to hang on to this one.
Yeah. You're good. Hang on to it.
Nice.
One thing I'm noticing about that guy is the hemispherical back portion of the receiver.
Yes,
especially on my side where there's not the load port. That's a pretty unique look.
Old West.
Yeah, just like this guy too.
Yep.
Huh. Like I said, I'm just not used to these guys.
I like them.
That's the sound, isn't it?
That's the sound.
You got it.
Expect
Like I
John
said,
Wayne to show up any moment now.
right. Which ammo should I shoot here?
Want to try the same thing we've been shooting?
Sure. We got 5 left.
That
I'll load
powerful
5.
stuff? Yeah. That's the Federal Hammer Down 170 grain 357 Magnum ammo.
Yep. Good stuff.
It is. I like it.
Okay, so I should put. Yeah, I need to think about this, right? It goes on the other side.
Yeah, it's hard to see. I just shoot it until all 5 go. You could put 6 in there too.
Okay,
so.
this has a transfer bar, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Okay, so that I think is good to go. Yeah. Yeah, you're not joking, man. That thing does kick, doesn't it? I'm aiming slightly low on the target.
Yep, me too, because I put one over it.
It's just, it feels so thin at the top. I can barely do it. Like I'm not struggling to hold on to the gun. It's just, it kind of bothers me slightly. Okay, that's.
Well, you don't have to shoot it anymore. It's okay.
I don't mean to be a complainer.
Isn't that thing fun though?
Yeah.
Looks good, shoots good.
Yep. So now, do we have to pull the hammer back to get it into that unload position?
About a half a cock.
Yeah.
There you go. There's actually a half cock notch.
Okay, just leave it there. Ah, I see.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll get it. Okay, there's that guy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. How about
Oh yeah.
this pretty little 38? This is a Smith & Wesson 36, nickel plated, so it's been around a while.
Mm-hmm.
It only holds 5,
Okay.
so
Which gives you a smaller diameter cylinder, better for concealment, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a J-frame Smith & Wesson.
If you go up to the 500, it's just they fit 5 in because, well, that's what they could do, right?
Exactly. They didn't want to make it as big as a battleship.
Right. Not quite.
Just as powerful.
Yep.
All right.
So the nickel, I don't know what to call this. Is this like Miami style or is this gangsta? What is this?
I think it's just pretty gun.
Okay.
No, I'll go with that.
That's kind of boring, don't you guys?
Sorry.
Come on, drop a comment. What is this? What is this nickel look that guy is sporting here? I think it has a little bit of Colombian cartel vibes to it, to be honest. Not maybe as a 38, but. Nice. Now that, like my 1905, is a non-transfer bar. It's got the spike right on the hammer there.
You look at that and it's like, yep, old style.
Yep.
Old gun, old style.
So presumably if it's loaded and you impact the hammer correctly.
And that's only a 38. It won't take 357s.
Gotcha. So no crud ring likelihood there. You're not going to encounter that. So the crud rings, do you want to talk about the crud rings while I'm firing?
The crud rings. Yeah. When you shoot 38s out of a 357, the 357 cylinder is longer.
Oh, were you trying to talk?
Yeah.
Sorry, maybe I'll just finish here. I like that. It's so small though.
It is.
It's like my hand feels like it's almost completely balled up there trying to hold on to it. Sorry, okay, so crud rings. We were talking about crud rings.
Crud rings, yeah. Your 357s have a longer cylinder, and although you can shoot 38s from them, it doesn't fill up that whole cylinder hole in the chamber, or the chamber hole in the cylinder. And so you wind up with a ring building up in there that you need to clean out every time. The way to get around that is to load your light loads in 357 brass if you've got a 357 gun.
And that's what I do. I load all my light loads in 357 mag brass, and then the only 38 special I load and shoot is just for this guy right now because that's the only 38 special I have. I know that's something I got to work on. I like these guys. I'd like to have quite a few in the collection, you know.
And the collections, some people have great big collections, some have little collections. Sometimes they grow.
Well, as a gun store owner, I now feel like it's pretty important for me to just expand.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and load up some 38s in here first. It is a 357.
Cool.
I'm going to load up some 38s in it.
Now, dare I say, that looks like a pretty good home defense weapon for someone that wants versatility. 4-inch barrel.
3-inch barrel.
Oh, 3-inch.
5-shot. I like it. I take it hiking with me a lot. And I load it up with the 357s because we've got bears and wolves and mountain lions and meth heads.
We need to get you into 44 mag carry.
I've got that too.
Well, yours is 5-inch.
Yeah.
You need a 4-inch too.
No. I'm good.
Add your input if you think guys should upgrade his a 329 PD maybe ultralight.
Nah.
Okay.
I'll shoot yours once.
All right. What load was that?
38 special, 130 grain Remingtons. So those things.
Okay, I'll try some of that too. Another 5-shot cylinder. Looks similar to this guy, but just lengthened a bit, huh?
Yeah. In fact, they both fit in the same holster.
Oh, nice.
They're close enough.
That's cool. Just for Guy, I'm going to shoot some double action too here. That's cool.
Good.
I like that. That's pretty awesome.
I do too. That's one of my favorite 357s ever. And then there's this old warhorse.
That looks heavy duty.
It's a Model 19, so it's a smaller frame than your L-frame 586.
Okay.
Smaller, weaker frame, and it's not recommended to feed these things a steady diet of hot 357s.
Okay, gotcha.
They can carry the 357, they can shoot the 357, but I've done by far and away most of my shooting on this with a 38 Special. By the way, a fellow named Bill Jordan had a lot to do with the evolution and creation of this gun.
Very cool.
He's pretty famous in a lot of pistol arrow circles, so kind of neat. Oh, heck. They're just 38s. Let's put something else in there.
Yeah. Let's do some short barrel 357.
Short barrel 357. This is a hand load with H110 and 158 grain XTP. So I'm betting on video we're going to get some muzzle flash.
H110 is powerful stuff.
And it's noted for both high velocity and muzzle flash and recoil.
And you don't want to down level it. You want to be at, is it 95% or 90%?
I don't know if it's right up there, but they usually have a pretty narrow window.
Yeah.
This has got 15.5 grains. And the thing that's nice about it, loading with it, is it meters so well, so you can load it on a progressive nicely. Or I loaded these up just dumping it right out of the RCBS Chargemaster.
Yep.
Or whatever, they're Uniflow. They're updated Uniflow, sorry.
Yep.
Wrong name.
Right company.
Right company, yes, I did. Got a little buck to it.
Yep.
This revolver and I have some history.
Do you know when Smith & Wesson went to the transfer bar? Because that also I noticed is not transfer bar.
I don't remember. Yeah, this is a pretty old gun. It's got the pinned barrel, the recessed charging holes in here, and it's got the fixed firing pin on the hammer. So,
all right, I'm gonna give it a try. Should I do it single action or double action?
Your call. Now those are 38s.
Oh, well, I'll shoot 38s then, and I'll do it single action. How about that?
There you go.
Do you mind if I add a little crud ring to your cylinder?
Go right ahead. That gun has gotten very cruddy before. It's been on many hiking and fishing trips.
See, now this fits my hand a lot better than the nickel one.
It's a little bigger.
Nice. Oh, I put 6 in, didn't I?
I think you did.
Yeah.
That leads me right back to that old Clint Eastwood movie.
Was it 5 or 6?
Was it 5 or 6?
Are you feeling lucky, guy?
Feel lucky?
I just watched that. It's a good movie. The bad guy is super, super creepy. Love that movie.
I think we shot everything except the Henry.
Oh yeah, yeah. So let's take a few shots, and then really the reason we brought this guy out, this is the big boy all-weather, is, you know, have we done 38 special on this yet?
I don't think we ever have.
Okay.
Want to try a few?
The reason is because we wanted to compare it on the chronograph. Yeah, let's do some 38s.
A few 38s out of just to see how they cycle
Yeah.
and all.
We'll just do like 5 or something.
They should do well.
Got to be up, right?
Yeah, it should be better.
I'm new to lever guns too.
The real reason it's out here is because we like it a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's certainly true. Okay, just for something different, I'm gonna.
Go try something.
I'm gonna go up there. Although, yeah, this is iron sights. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Oh my word! Oh, my first miss.
I think you hit the upright though.
Okay.
Try that with the 38s. I haven't tried that yet.
Definitely do. That's a hoot right there.
What a blast!
So this is a 357 mag. If you haven't seen it, you're going to want to check out our videos on the big boy all-weather.
There we go. With the right angle in there. Okay. I'll stay here at short range. I like that.
Isn't that cool? That's really cool.
Very little recoil,
Yep.
easy accuracy. I mean, we didn't shoot for groups, but
Sure.
you know, we didn't miss much.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's fun. I like it with the 357s too, but
Yep.
the 38s give you another option for even less thump. And it doesn't thump you anyway.
And economy too.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yep.
Okay, so now that we've gotten the show and tell and primary shooting out of the way, let's get out the chronograph and at least compare where we're going to be at on the low end, 38 special in the 2-inch against the 357 mag up there. But I mean, this is a revolver story, so let's at least go up to the 6-inch and kind of see where things net out. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So here's the plan. I'll do 38 and you could do 357. We'll take 3 shots each out of something real short, something medium, long in the handgun territory, and then finish it off with a Henry. How does that sound?
Nice. This sounds great.
Okay. So we're going to use these 130s. This is factory Remington 38 Special on my side of the table here. And starting off with the snub nose revolver, making sure I'm lined up with my chrono. 731, 752, 729. Okay.
Nice.
And let's see where we're at here. 6-inch 586. Okay. Sure of my alignment there. 758. 846. 847. I'm not sure I got that first shot.
Why don't you try one more?
Yeah. Should be in that 850 range, right?
That's what I would think. You've got 4 more inches of barrel there.
That is pretty impressive gain there. 796.
Maybe not.
Okay.
796. Well, we didn't load that ammo.
Right. Okay. And in the Henry. This is fun. Any guesses? I'm going to say we're at 900.
Yeah, it's not going to get a lot faster. I don't think so.
Well, we will see.
Yep.
Is that really 732?
That's what it says.
876. 947. That's all over the place.
It's kind of a wide spread there.
Yeah.
Huh.
We might have some funny lighting on our chronograph right now.
We might.
Yeah.
I don't know that the ammo is going to be that crazy.
Right.
On its
I'm
extreme
gonna take 3 more. Let's get
Okay.
just a little bit more data here.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
lever.
I'm not used to these yet. Don't hassle me.
Okay, boss.
Okay, 3 more. Making sure of critical alignment here. 974, 968, 988. Okay,
now that's more consistent. That's what I think it is. So it's a lot of getting it right at the sensors.
yeah, if you look at those little
Yeah.
windows, you got to be kind of right under there, perfectly aligned.
Okay.
Okay, so we had 730-ish, and then we had 850-ish, and now we're at pushing almost 1,000. That's pretty.
Yeah, well over 9, almost
Yeah.
1,000 feet per second. From a standard 130 grain factory loaded Remington 38 Special. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Awesome.
Yeah, and almost a 0 recoil.
Yep.
So I'm going to use the little 3-inch
Okay.
357 Magnum,
Yep.
170 grain hammer down 357s.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to hang on to.
Good stuff.
Yeah, buddy. Okay.
Huh.
1121.
What a difference.
1147.
Nice.
1108.
You got the alignment down, and isn't that interesting that you're getting better performance out of a heavier bullet in a 3-inch barrel compared to this Henry?
Shooting the Magnum.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, so then longer.
Yeah.
Use your 586.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good call. You're 1100 there.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be at 1250.
Yep. We've shot this before.
I don't remember. That was a guess.
12 something or another.
Yeah. Might push 1300. Huh. 1223. 1236. Close to that first guess of 1250.
Yeah. And then the Henry.
Yeah. This should be our performance winner of the day.
You would think. There we go. Okay.
Whoa.
1775.
1731. 1687. Wow.
Do you mind if I try one ammo I have not chronographed?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I don't know if I want to shoot this again or not. This was the this is the roughest stuff I ever fired from a 357.
Heavy 357 Magnum Outdoorsman, 180 grain hard cast.
Buffalo bore ammo. It's made for if you have to stop something that's trying to kill you.
And it says 1400 FPS. Do you think that's from a 6-inch?
I don't remember, but they actually break it down on their website.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Well, let's see what it'll do.
Okay, let me get lined up here. Try to hang on to the gun.
Wow. 1250, then 1268. $180
Yeah.
out of a 3-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's potent.
It is. That's that hard cast, flat nose. It probably penetrates like a son of a gun.
Well, I like it. This was a really fun experience, and we got some interesting data out of the whole thing. I think my takeaway is this 357 platform is indeed incredibly versatile.
We went from real light loads, short-barreled revolvers, up to long-barreled revolvers, some real heavy 357 loads, added the rifle in just for the heck of it. I mean, if you've got your little 38, you might as well have a big
Yep.
rifle in 357.
That's right.
I like it.
So some questions for you all. First, do you agree that with our assessment that 38-357 is the most versatile revolver platform? Second, if you're shooting 38-357 and or hand loading 38-357, what are you loading and what are you shooting it out of? And then third, what are you using it for? Are you target shooting, plinking, home defense, hunting? Tell us all about it. Thank you, Guy, for bringing your guns over. That was super fun.
This was a blast.
And if you like the format of this video, drop a comment and we'll consider what other similar videos we could do. This was a lot of fun. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. If you're interested in custom rifles like what we build here on the channel or gunsmithing services, you're going to want to go to rifles.ultimatereloader.com and get on the wait list. If you're interested in becoming a professional gunsmith, check out the Sonoran Desert Institute. They've got a degree program, they've got a certificate program, and you can study from home. Learn more at sdi.edu. Thanks again for watching.